If the US and Europe actually make peace, or explode into conflict, it could reshape everything from your wallet to world power balances. Here's what's at stake. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni is trying to stop a transatlantic breakup between the US and the European Union. But most of Europe sees Trump as unpredictable at best, hostile at worst. Tariff threats, NATO skepticism, and controversial geopolitical moves have frayed trust. And Meloni is walking a tightrope between Washington and Brussels. Trump's second term has shaken old alliances. Europe is souring on the US, but Meloni still champions cooperation. Trump's tariff threats and NATO skepticism have angered EU leaders. Meloni hopes to be the bridge builder, pushing for dialogue instead of retaliation. Many Europeans want to toughen up, diversify defense, and reduce reliance on Washington. Global economy. Trade stability matters. If Europe and the US cooperate, markets calm and supply chains stay strong. Your wallet. Consumer prices and energy costs are influenced by tariffs and geopolitical tension. Security. NATO threats or breakdowns can shift defense spending, possibly affecting taxes or retirement security. Geopolitics. A strong UCU bloc shapes how global powers like China and Russia act. Short take. Friendship equals stability. Fallout equals volatility. Coordinated trade policies and tariff rollbacks lead to markets rallying. Unified strategy on Ukraine means reduced war risk. Shared tech and energy cooperation leads to an innovation boom. Trump's nationalism clashes with EU social and regulatory priorities. Some Europeans want strategic autonomy, not deference to a US president. Trade war escalation leads to stock market sell-offs. NATO strain means increased defense spending in the EU. Fragmented global leadership leads to more uncertainty in global supply chains. If Trump and Europe reconcile, USD strengthens on confidence and coordinated policies. Euro appreciates if Europe stabilizes politically and trade barriers fall. If they drift apart, USD volatility rises, safe haven demand may grow, leading to short-term strength. Euro weakens if trade wars hit exports and political fractures deepen. If the UCU split deepens, the Eurozone could fracture politically. Imagine €1 equals 70 cents or political realignments that redraw power centers. Is Meloni too friendly with Trump while Europe recoils? Does Trump view Europe as a partner or competitor? Does Europe need to build its own defense instead of relying on NATO? Watch for these signs. Shared press statements from EU and US leaders. New tariffs or counter-tariffs. Coordinated defense spending announcements. Currency volatility spikes. Best case, US and EU align on trade and Ukraine peace talks. Global markets stabilize. Middle case, episodic cooperation but recurring conflicts drag markets sideways. Worst case, deep strategic split leads to a stronger EU defense bloc, fractured NATO, and a decade of geopolitical competition. If diplomacy works, economies boom. If it breaks, we're in for geopolitical shockwaves and market turbulence. Stay tuned. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more global strategy predictions. See you in the next deep dive.